Inside the Clovis Flat Track Museum is not only a collection of bikes dedicated to the history of this sport, but also the legacy of the lifelong friendships built around it.
Everybody lines up, and there's a guy with a green flag. It's just on.
Inside this Clovis garage turned museum, there are flat track bikes, helmets, jackets.
I probably wore those until about 1981.
From all over the world, donated by riders and enthusiasts alike. Museum curator Kenny Tebow has been riding flat tracks since he was a boy.
For us, the big thing in those days was to make expert rating in the local district here.
His childhood friend, Dan Ruitt, started the collection in the late 1970s and early 80s after a life-changing injury.
He was up in the mountains and he just stepped on the wrong piece of, rock that was slippery, and he slipped and fell, and at the end of it, his neck was broken.
Dan was bound to a wheelchair for the rest of his life, but Dan's outgoing personality and passion for flat track racing remained. Kenny says Dan started calling anyone with a motorcycle for sale with an offer, and so the collection began.
That very first one he bought was while he was still in the hospital.
Dozens of Dan's friends helped him fill his museum with memorabilia. Dan even managed to buy a 1912 flat track race bike that Steve McQueen had his eye on.
And right out of the gate, we met Steve McQueen.
In 2012, Dan Ruitt was inducted into the Motorcycle Trailblazers Hall of Fame. In 2016, he passed away and left the museum to his wife, Kathy, and his friends, Kenny and Don.
Passion for his life, and it's still here, and it's going to be here.
On May 17th, the Clovis Flat Track Museum will showcase its entire collection to the public for free during its annual open house. You can find more information on that on our website, yourcentralvalley.com. But for now, reporting in Clovis for yourcentralvalley.com, I'm Marco Rosas.